Welcome back, children. Once again, this is Ansu here. This time we are going to see the part 2 of tables in MS Word. Today we will be discussing about entering data in a table, inserting rows and columns, deleting rows and columns. The first thing is entering data in a table. Tables in MS Word allow you to enter data in the cells in the form of words, numbers and pictures. That is, any table in MS Word allows you to enter words in it, numbers in it, as well as pictures in it. To enter alphanumeric data in a cell. What do you mean by alphanumeric? Alphanumeric means it can be either a number or a letter. Okay? It can be either an alphabet or a number. Place the cursor inside the cell in which you want to enter the data. You have to place your cursor in the cell where you want to enter the data. Then type the data. You have to type what you want to do. It can be numbers, it can be pictures, it can be alphabets too or words too. Use the keyboard arrow keys to move to the adjacent cell. You can use the arrow keys to move in the table. To add picture to a cell. We told we can basically add three things in a cell, right? You can add a picture, you can add a word, you can add a number, right? So the first thing that we have to do is how to add a picture to a cell. You have to first place the cursor inside the cell in which you want to add the picture. Then you have to click on the Insert tab. In the Insert tab, there is a group called Illustrations group. In that, you have to click the Picture option. Then Insert Picture dialog box appears. In that, you have to first select the location where the picture you want is lying. You have to select it from that location. Then from the location, click on the picture that you want to insert. You have to select the picture that you want to insert and then click Insert. The image appears in the cell. Inserting rows and columns. How to insert more rows and columns into your table. MS Word allows you to add or delete rows and columns of a table. It helps you to delete a few columns if there are extra. It helps you to delete rows if there are extra. Or you can even insert rows as well as columns into your table. Depending on the position of the cursor, a row can be added above or below the selected row. That is, you can click either on the top of the row and insert a row above it or below it. It depends on where you place your cursor. If you're putting it closer to bottom, then it will help you with the row below it. That is, you can put a row above it or below it if you're putting the cursor in the correct position. A column can be added to the left or right of the selected column. Similarly, you can insert columns also to the left or right of the given cell. Inserting columns. MS Word allows you to add a new column to the left or the right side of the selected cell or column. As much as it helps you to create more rows on top of it or bottom of it, it also helps you to add new columns also. I will show you how to do it in the next video. To add a new column. How do you add a new column? Select a cell or a column. Either you select one particular cell in your table or select the whole column. Then click the Layout tab. Then from rows and columns group, click Insert Left option to add a column to the left, or you have to click the Insert Right option to insert a column to the right. A new column is added. Only thing you have to do is either you select a particular cell or the same column of cells, and then you have to go to the Layout tab. In the Layout tab, there is an option called Rows and Columns. In that, you have to use the Insert Left option to insert a column on the left side, or Insert Right for inserting a column on the right side. When you click on it, a column will be formed there. Inserting rows. MS Word allows us to add a new row above or below the selected cell or row. It allows you to make a row above the given set of data or below the given set of data. To add a new row, what should you do to add a new row? Select a cell or a row. You can either select a cell or you can select the whole row, and then you have to go to the layout tab. In the layout tab there is a rows and columns group like before itself. You have to click on the rows and columns group. In that there is an insert above option in it. If you click on insert above, a row will be formed above the given row of data, and if you click insert below, a row will be formed below the selected column. Okay, so after you click, a new row is added. Deleting rows and columns. As much as you create rows and columns, by chance if you have an additional row somewhere or an additional column somewhere in that which you do not want, you can delete it also. I will show you simple examples in the next video, so it will be easy for you to understand. So deleting rows and columns is easy. MS Word allows us to delete rows and columns as well. To delete a column, select the column to be deleted. You have to select the whole thing that you want to delete. Then go to layout tab. Again in the rows and columns group, you can find the delete option. The delete menu appears. Click the delete columns option and the selected column is deleted. So it's a very simple process. You select the columns that you want to delete. Go to the layout tab. In that there is a rows and columns group. In that you have to click on the delete menu. In the delete menu you have to give delete column. A whole set of things in that column will be deleted. To delete a row. Now what do you do to delete a row? The process is the same. Select the row that you want to delete. That is the first step. You need to select the row. Then click on the layout tab. In the layout tab, look for rows and columns group. In that you have to click on the delete option like before. The delete menu appears, and in that you have to click on delete rows option, and here we have to click on delete rows and the selected row is deleted. I'll repeat one more time. You have to select the row you want to delete. Then you have to click on the layout tab. In that you have to look for rows and columns group, and in that you have to click the delete option. The delete menu appears, and in that you have to press the delete rows option to delete the rows you need. With that, we come to the end of today's presentation. Please go through these things. I will show you how to do it in the next video. Thank you.